Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. I honestly didn't think we were going to start up properly there because of messing around, but we seem to be good right now. We seem to be good. Let's get these daily bonuses. I think we got new outfits for certain characters, and I'm just going to re-enable the audio here because I turned it off the other day when it was getting annoying again. So I think we've got a New Year's event still on at the moment. I guess we'll find out. I'm slowly building up the AP items again. Hi Easton, nice to see you again. Hope you've been doing alright. Oh, so yeah, we'll go through here, we'll get some of this stuff done and we'll see what happens. Easton says what there? Oh, it's just your usual game, you know. I just do my dailies on this like I normally do. So yeah, hello to everyone that's showing up. Going through, I've got to do all these dailies. I've got to do, I think, the battle arena and then the new event stuff. I've got to make sure I fill up on stamina as well, because otherwise I'll end up running out and not able to do everything. Okay. There we go, so we're getting all of that done. Characters are talking over the top of themselves over and over again, and I've still got to do day 6 and 7, I believe. So that one's just do quests, roll the gacha, upgrade stuff, do the event, and then what's the new one? Oh, it's still with Nagi? Okay. There's a lot of stuff to do. Get all these rewards here because I need them, and then we'll continue on. Okay. So what I need to do here is use all of my stamina items to make sure that I have enough for this event, and then we'll go ahead and try and clear it. That moment where I'm just loading up on like New Year's lunches and stuff. And then we've got some more stuff here that I've not opened yet. New Year's lucky bag. That's not too bad. We can open all these items. These are for the characters to gain their affinity. We can sell some of this money. There we go. And then we'll use some of these material high kits so that we can actually get some more stuff. And then I think that's it for just random items. So then I'll pop 10 of these. So I've got enough. And then we'll go from there. So first off, let's do the arena, which I think I still need to do. Yeah. I need to do 5 times. But I might as well do all 10 if I can. So we'll go from there and just watch as Emily just wipes the floor with everybody. I just gotta wait for it to load. I'm not quite sure whether the previous event's already closed. I hope not, because I don't want to miss out on items. Oh, somebody's put Asuka in the Secret Garden outfit so she can do critical damage. There we go. It's absolutely decimating everything so far. Oboro tries to evade there and ends up getting hit by a load of missiles. Okay, let's go again. Let's see how this one goes, because I should be able to win all of these pretty easily. Hey Shinju! I changed up the thumbnail for this again. Hopefully Susan won't wreck me for it. Because I wanted to use one that I hadn't used previously, because I used a couple of them for like 3 or 4 streams. So I was like, I'll switch up the thumbnail again and hopefully it'll be okay. Here's where Susan's just completely nuked the entire stream behind my back and I don't even know about it. Yeah, I think one of the characters has a new outfit. I'm gonna have to have a look. It's either that or they're a supporter. There's 2 wins under my belt already. How you doing, Shinju? Hope you've been having a good day. Exactly, and before she nukes the stream and sends you to the Shoto realm. Am I gonna have to do like a mini version of my avatar here? I'll do like a chibi version of him or something. We can use it for joke streams. Wonder whether I could actually do that. I could probably figure out some way of doing it. That would be absolutely hilarious thinking about it if it's like something like a teddy bear or something. You know, in terms of like plushie, you know, that would be amusing to have like a plushie version that's still got the animated face or whatever. But it's just really tiny. I could probably, I'm thinking about how I could work that now. I could probably do like this really complicated model and rig for it. You know, based on what I've done previously. I'm good, I've been making GBO2 videos. Got a big backlog so I can make content in advance. Oh, nice! Good, good. Hope GBO2 is still fun for you. Or rather, is at least better than the usual grind, you know, there it is. That reminds me, how have your arms been doing? You know, with recovery. Because I can't remember whether you said you'd fully recovered now or what. Okay, we are just ruining everybody here. There we go. There's 5 in a row, so now we should have got that done. Let's have a look. Hey, Proof. Okay, so we've done that. Upgrade a weapon 5. Roll. Okay, so where is it? Let's have a look. I need to upgrade a supporter and upgrade a weapon, so we'll do that. I haven't played it since last week, but other than that, it's just one day with friends. Oh, okay. Let's see. I just realised I've still got the Christmas background on. Oh, that's in the facility. How's your personal Vietnam flashback? Oh, it's fine. If you mean housework, anyway. It's fine. Slowly getting stuff sorted. Oh. Let's do the free gacha roll. Oh, nice. Right, so we've almost got this part of the event done. I need to do dailies and mains. So let's do dailies first. And then we'll do the mains. So yeah, just been doing work on the house as usual. Try and get it up to decent standard. The hole leads to Saigon. So yeah, that hole, I think it leads into my back room, but that we recently had done. But it's also got like a brown wire coming through it, which I think is an aerial lead, but I just sealed it off today, so it's gonna get stuck in the hole, if it is. I had to fill it in with silicone, and then I've put extra like plaster sort of sealant over the top of it. I'm hoping that it'll be fine if I just seal it that way and then sand it down, but I'm gonna need to wait at least like 24 to 48 hours for it to properly seal, but at least like I'm not getting what felt like a complete gust of wind from the outside blowing into the kitchen. So hopefully that will solve the majority of problems, because I'm trying to sort stuff out before we get hit by more really frigid weather. Because I do not want to have like tons of drafts in the house again, because there've been a load of like really stupid things to do with it. There's like, I've been finding tiny holes in brickwork everywhere that's been letting in drafts and stuff, so going around and sealing quite a lot of it has helped. Funniest one I've had was in one of the offices upstairs. Basically, they just drilled through the wall and left like this giant hole and then just fed like a really tiny wire through it. So, yeah, I was wondering what was going on, and then I realized that I could actually see through to the outside, so I sealed that up as well, so hopefully I've caught most of the problems. Just needs more duct tape, says Devasia. Indeed. Hi Devasia, by the way. I was able to start GBO 2 without pain, but since work started again, I haven't played with my right arm. Needs to do more again, says Shinju. I'd say it's going to take a little while to recover. The years of stress I suspected was the main cause. So sadly, hospital couldn't help me much. Just got to manage the amount of stress I get. Okay, so that makes sense. So it's kind of like, I wonder whether I've still got that home-based physio stuff that I could try sending you or whatever, if that's any help, because like, that was really helpful for me, just knowing, you know, like certain exercises that will help take the weight off and help stretch the muscles out a little bit. Because stuff like that was really helpful in helping recover quite quickly. Compared to when I wasn't doing anything. Oh, okay, now we need to upgrade supporter with 1 skill. Craft 10 items. Upgrade weapon skill 1 time. Okay. So we need to... How are you doing, Devasia, anyway? So it's improved skill. We can do that with that one. I love that, the Christmas weapon there that we've got. It looks so cute. And then it's upgrade a supporter skill and then craft 10 items. So we'll do crafting 1. Let's do 3 there. 6. 10. There we go. Let's just receive all of this stuff. And then the last one we get is another outfit, which I believe I can cash in for one of the rare ones. I remember mentioning this the last time. Oh, it's only the New Year's ones? Okay, so if none of the New Year ones are good there, because I've already got Emily's one, what I might do is cash it in for the gems. Hot and cold water stuff and hand trainers. I forgot to keep stuff for a while now, but I'll do what I can. So, with it, you can use mainly cold packs. I got some off Amazon that were pretty cheap and pretty good, but cold packs work. And for the exercises, it's a case of you put your arms out straight, and then you point your fingers directly up vertically, and then you lower it slowly downwards, so it's pointing vertically down, and you just keep doing that, and what it does is it pulls the muscles in your arm and exercises them. And you just keep doing that for a while, and it should work. Hey, Young! Upgrade supporter stuff. Okay. Let's see. Let's do that one. Damn! I wish I had the other stuff for it to max her out to like level 5, but we don't. I kind of already do those exercises. That's how I stretch sometimes. Nice. The only other thing that I was told then to do is just weightlifting. You know, like some light weightlifting. But yeah, if you're already doing that kind of stuff, just do it daily. It's in the morning and before bed, and it should help. But yeah, that's apparently the only home physio I got from from anything. It's just like, okay, that's the only help I'm getting. I love the way I'm trying to get this completion reward and it won't let me have it. Maybe it's kind of I gotta click something else. Oh, dude, I got a bunch of points there. I ended up just, you know, for the tags of this video, because all these videos normally talk about the other Lilith properties, like Prison Battleship and stuff. I just ended up putting those in the tags, because I know it'll probably come up at some point with somebody asking about them. Oh, dude, it just won't let me get the stuff. Is that because Day 7 in progress, next in... Maybe I have to wait still? Let's see... Wasn't that... Okay, so that one's the new package, but... Oh, I see. It's not an event, it's just a new pack for... a certain character to get her costumes. So what have we got then? We got... Murasaki's pickup gacha for items, Felicia's pickup item. Oh, New Year's Felicia. Sweet. Funny enough, that's actually a guy, if I remember rightly. The character design, I swear it's a dude, because I've seen the design before. Shinju says, I need to pick up that stuff again, but I'm glad I picked up other hobbies in the meantime to keep me busy. Really got into Gunpla and recently bought an airbrush. Oh, nice. Nice, hope that goes well. Let's use the premium gacha, see what we get, if anything. Probably nothing, but we'll go. So a femboy, yeah, I think it is. I swear it's a femboy design. You know what Taimanin is like, or just Lilith properties by now. You've heard me talk about them. But I mean, like, with everybody joking and saying, you know, at one point they'd love to hear the lore stuff about this, it is tempting to try and do some videos for that kind of stuff. It's just a case of getting the time. Oh. Let's see. What else do I need to do? I think I'm done all that, so it's just the event now? Young says, what? Yeah, have you not been around, Young, where everybody's been asking for Taimanin law stuff? It's been pretty amusing. If you hear anything in the background, Jen's just playing Final Fantasy Crisis Core, and she's trying to beat one of the hidden bosses and keeps getting beat at like the last second by the sounds of it. Yeah, she's trying to beat the what is it, the goddess, Jen? Minerva. What do you actually get for beating it? Oh, okay. Pawn losses debating. Yeah, people have been joking about that, so... Hey, Sky! That reminds me, Sky, I'll get in contact with you again about the Blender stuff. I'm like slowly getting to the point where I can free up some time, so... Blender stuff. Oh. Put David in Austin Powers outfit and let him tell the loss as proof. No, it's like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, because of me using a different thumbnail. I was also joking about Susan yeeting me for the thumbnail, and then Shinju was saying she'll probably send me to the Shota dimension as a joke about that whole thing that went down a while ago. And I was messing around saying I should deliberately make like a plushie version of myself, you know, just to have as like a joke for that kind of thing. And the ideas come back into my head now. I'm so tempted to do a plushie version of myself and then just have Jen holding it in the background. That'd be hilarious to have on stream. And it'd require a little bit of messing around with the models and stuff, but it would be funny. Nah. At least I'm not having my mind blown on stream now by fake wikis again. In before Dave gets Arad. Oh, the fun times we have. Feel Sushi. Japanese restaurant, in case you didn't already know. Ah, fun times. So yeah, I've not really been doing much outside of working on my animation and doing DIY, so it's just been some fun times getting to work on the house and also trying to finish up stuff. That reminds me, I need to work on particle effects later. After I do a bunch of other stuff. I have a lot to do at the moment that I've yet to announce. I've mentioned that in other streams, but we'll wait a little bit before I do any announcing of anything. It's kind of time related, so... There's some Taimanin stuff in the background there. You can just about see it in the top left, just above Emily's head. Some like artwork, and there's also the the dog poster, which just says "wah wah 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 wah" on it, that I find fascinating. Let's try and grind out this event and see what we get from the boxes, because I really want to see if we can max out the boxes and get the character from them, and then we can get the gems. How's everybody else been doing? Like, what games have you been playing, or what anime have you been watching? Like, me and Jen are about, I think it's halfway through Cyberpunk Edge Runners now. And we just started watching another one. What was that one, Jen? That was it, Romantic Killer, because people at work recommended it, which is pretty interesting. I think we're close to finishing Yakuza Babysitter and Spy Family as well, so fun times. Proof says, you can use your house to start your animation story, being sucked into a hole through the wall. Funny enough, the ending is going to be something that I imagined similar to that, so... Hey, Classic! Shinji says, I've been watching Karano Kyokai, one of the series of the Type Moon universe. Ooh! That reminds me, the new Fate series got shown off in a trailer. I can't wait for that. I was on about it the other day to Gate in Discord. I can't wait for that one. That one's on my must-watch list. Just because it's got Gilgamesh and Enki doing it, yeah. And Richard. Like, if it doesn't have Arthur in it, it's gonna have Richard. Apparently Richard's a big simp for Arthur, so that's gonna be hilarious to see what happens. Been watching Gundam Witch for Mercury, says Sky, and I don't think I'll forget the line, Yamisai, anytime soon. It's okay as long as you don't smash the tomatoes. Love the writer for Kokias for doing that. I'm just gonna say that now. I know it sounds terrible. I know it sounds absolutely terrible and something that I wouldn't normally say, but just the reaction to that last episode, even though I've not watched one bit of Witch of Mercury, I've obviously seen parts of it on YouTube, just not watched the full episodes, and just seeing the that bit in particular and the reactions to it was pretty hilarious. Sounds so nasty of me. Shinju says, also watch Witch of Mercury, also Fate is also a new announced game. Ooh, apparently Reddit memes are going nuts on the last episode, says Sky. Yeah, I saw a couple of them on Twitter. I posted one this morning on Discord, I think, where it was a Metal Gear Rising meme for it. And then I think there was one this morning that I saw on Japanese Twitter where it was like somebody picking up a bar tab or something with it placed underneath the hand. And then there were a couple of other ones that I've seen, and yeah, it's been pretty interesting to see the memes come out of it. Witch of Mercury splattering was yikes, I shocked myself, says Classic. See, the thing about that is, that's what happens when people let down their guard and forget that it's a Gundam series. You know, it sounds totally terrible of me, but I know there are a couple of people in our Discord have mentioned that, and so like, dude, what were you expecting? You know, it's Gundam. So, God, it sounds terrible of me, it really does. I shouldn't be laughing at that kind of thing, but it is kind of funny in a sense of people getting the wrong impression of Gundam, or just completely forgetting what normally happens in Gundam, and then all of a sudden be like, oh, I don't believe this! It's like, are you kidding me? Devasia says, been playing ACPP recently to prep for Let's Play. Started to think I may either have to skip the arena or drastically rethink it. Ooh, interesting. I gotta get back to work, says Classic. Keep awesome, Mooney. Thank you very much, Classic. Stay safe. Shinju says, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. I'm absolutely enjoying people being shocked by it. Don't worry, Dave. I'm enjoying the suffering. It's not the suffering. It's more just me. Like, I don't enjoy people suffering, but it's more the whole thing of me just laughing and being like, well, what did people expect, you know? It's Gundam, but then again, you can't really say that to people whose first Gundam is this. You know, it's, I feel like a lot of people let the guard down on it. You know. Proof says, to be fair, the build series made fans of it soft. No. If anything, Re-Rise definitely was a big shocker. Like, Re-Rise's story, man. Oh, God. It's just as impactful on the like, second or third watch as it is on the first. You just can't beat that. I do kind of expect that kind of thing, but living the kind of experience and treating it like a day at the beach. Yeah, see, the thing is, it's like, at the same time, it does have its shock value, because I suppose that's the whole thing of when you lead up to that point, and you've not had anything so crazy like that happen, then of course it's going to be shocking. I suppose that was probably what they were going for, you know. It's going to be interesting what happens in future, but then again, I'm still taking this kind of like arm's length while I deal with a bunch of other stuff, so... all I'm gonna say is, you know, it's like IBO really, really should have toughened everybody up. And it seems like everybody's kind of forgot about IBO. You know. But yeah, from an outsider's perspective, it's been interesting to see the reactions. It's like I still, outside of that one scene, I still don't find anything interesting about it. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna check it out anytime soon, especially with the other stuff that we're watching that I actually enjoy more than Gundam. Re-Rise was great though. The exception is Re-Rise. Yeah, we had them all in a list of watching one and then watching a different thing and then watching something else and then Gundam again. Yeah, we took Iron-Blooded Orphans off the list. Proof says, you were shocked at Re-Rise about a few dead furries. Dude, no. See, this is what I was getting at the other day. We had a conversation about this. And it goes back to divers, really. I was going to do a separate video on it, but I'll talk a little bit about it in here anyway, because of that comment. Because, like, the problem that I think divers has is that it tries to get the audience to treat Sarah like a person, when really there's that disconnect for the audience. If you were to have that connection, then, you know, you'd feel like there was more agency and you'd feel kind of like the characters. But because you know it's a game and because they kind of don't ramp up the stakes so much, or they don't say certain things to do with the stakes, it kind of falls flat. But by watching Divers again, I find a little bit more of an appreciation for it, and I do like the story. And with Re-Rise, it's that whole thing of, after thinking about how I was treating Divers originally, and lacking that sort of empathy for Sarah's character, it's like, going back into Re-Rise, yeah, I got upset with all the characters dying, you know. You get upset no matter who they are, it doesn't matter whether they're furries, you know. It's really upsetting. It's like the rescue of I think it's Misaki in episode 18 or 19, I think it is. That one is impactful as well. You know, I don't know whether it's just me, but you know, it's like, I honestly like the furry characters. They add to it. If you treat them like any normal character that's not furry, then, you know, it's still the same. It doesn't matter. You know. Damon says, how's patching up the glory hole going? Hi, Damon. Yeah, it's going fine. Sky says, it says something when you think the terrorist Gundam pilots were a little nuts, and then Soletta goes and shows how much of a sociopath she is with a simple smile. Yeah. Proof agrees with Alice, massacre the furries and leave none of them alive. Oh god. No, seriously, even Freddy's bit where Freddy's pleading for mercy and wondering what's going on, that seriously gets to me, man. Seriously, I think if anything, the second time around was way more impactful than the first for me. You know. This sounds like heresy, Moody says Young. No, I think it's just because I'm thinking more about the actual characters and not judging them on their appearance, you know. It's like I'm trying to get more into it based off what the creators intended. And as a result, there's more of an emotional attachment there. It's why I like Re-Rise so much, you know. Because, like, when you have that emotional connection to the characters, it feels really impactful, and it hits hard. You know. Sky says, gotta get back to work. I'll catch you guys later. See you later, Sky. Take care. Time to tell the Black Templars. Oh, Flash Kids. Would you have a problem if they were humans with animal ears instead of furries? Honestly, it's like, it's one of those things where I don't matter. You could make them like the weirdest thing ever, and I'd still treat the characters the same, you know? I think it says something when Re-Rise's story holds up, like, even, like, the thing is, the website that we were using, I don't know which one it is, and I'm not going to say just in case, but the website that we were using, the reviews were all over the place, and I couldn't shut up about that when we were watching, because Divers had like 600 reviews, and they were all like 9.9 or something out of 10, and then Divers Re-Rise was like 6.2 or something with only 60 reviews, and I'm like, are you kidding me now? What the heck, you know? Hey Exram, nice to see you again. I like furries, Dave 2023. This year's gonna be wild. Oh, that's for sure. In more ways than one. But yeah, no, I don't see anything wrong with the furry characters in Re-Rise. Like, I get what you guys are joking about, or trying to imply, but seriously, I don't think they're bad characters. Change them to human characters or whatever, I really don't mind. But yeah, we watched, that wasn't aimed at you necessarily, says Shinju. It's fine, it's fine. But yeah, we watched Re-Rise. I've been enjoying a bunch of other stuff that's been hitting home a little bit more than I anticipated. I'm trying to think. Spy Family is as good as ever. Chat got thirsty for furry blood, says Shinju. Oh, they're normally like that. It's just a joke, though. No, we've joked about this multiple times. It's fine. People can like what they want. I'm not going to judge them, you know. But yeah, I don't know what it is with this year and coincidental viewings of things that are really, really digging at me. There's just like certain scenes or certain episodes from shows that I'm watching that are just coincidentally like, so anyway, did you think about this? Or this is oddly familiar, isn't it? Or this hits a bit too close to home, and I'm like, no, I don't like this. Ow, ow. No, so, I'm getting emotionally devastated this year so far. Well, towards the end of last year and this year. Episode 12 of Re-Rise hits me in the field, says Shinju. Which one was that one again, Shinju? Are you watching the current Kamen Rider? Unfortunately, no. Last Kamen Rider series I watched was Exade, I believe? No, sorry, it wasn't. It was the last time travel one that had Decade in it for a little bit, but I didn't finish it. I've not watched Kamen Rider in a while, admittedly. Ion got me hyped for watching Futo PI. I want to watch that with Jen. So I'll end up watching that at some point, probably talk about that, but yeah. Emotional damage to Shinju. I'm not messing either, like, seriously, it's... I don't know whether anybody else has had that whole thing where, like, you'll see something and it just brings up, like, really familiar feelings. You know, it's really coincidental, but it hurts a lot at the moment. She just says the one where Alice fires the giant cannon and vaporizes Seguri. Oh god. I think that one hits, yeah, especially the cold ending to it. The one part that gets me after that is Kazumi really beating himself up about it for obvious reasons, and rightly so. But it's just the way that it's stretched out over a couple of episodes with them just like, and then they go back home for a little bit. Then they do the whole thing of revealing who everybody is in real life. then they go back. The next bit, the next couple of bits that got me, episodes-wise, for Re-Rise, was, I think it's either 18 or 19, where, Hiroto, uses the Uraven armor for the first time, and ends up, taking out Alice's Earth 3, or the, you know, the copy Earth 3, where he basically is, rejecting his old self. Like, that one, the ending of that, man, it's like I remember the first time I watched it, grinning my head off at the, that final shot, because it was so satisfying. But, like, second time round, man, oh my god. Like, you really feel it more, depending on, you know, like, how your emotions are going, or how you're feeling at the time. And then, the other one that does it for me, and it did it to me the first time, was, where they're all fighting to take out the Seltam, and you have, Quadon trying not to make the same mistakes that he made, of being hesitant at trying to talk to people who are normally his allies, and instead he gets injured, obviously, because of it. And he's trying not to make the same mistakes, so he goes to kill Misaki, and instead Hiroto basically spills his entire feelings to him, and gets him to stop shooting him at the last minute. God, dude, we watched it in English dub, and it was still pretty heavy, but I still stand by the Japanese version of that one for being really on point with, like, you know, really heavy emotionally wise. The only other couple of bits that really got me as well throughout this, the first and second time, were Kazumi's first battle where he actually wins versus the Daughters. That one is really nice to see, because it's an uphill battle for him to get there, and then he wins 1 point. But by that point, you're just thinking, well, he's earned it, you know, through how much struggling he's gone through. And then the second one is the bit where it's the same episode where they save Misaki from the Seltam, but it's the bit where Kazumi actually uses the Aegis Knight's King mode, because you see his character finally has finished his arc, more or less, and he's just sort of getting to the final pieces where he's actually being the person he wants to be. But yeah, that got me good, man. That got me real good. I'm not ashamed to admit that. You know. Hiroto is definitely one of my favorite Gundam protagonists, yeah, Shinju. He's just incredibly relatable, and, you know, there's a lot of familiar stuff in there to unpack if you've been through stuff similar, and it's, again, it's that whole thing of relatability, you know. Been watching Zammed Lost Memories dub, says Damon. It's good, except the dub is awful. It's so bad I might stop watching. Jeez. Kazumi becomes a Chad in season 2, but put it in simple terms, yeah, it's glorious. It's nice. It's like, I think the reason why Re-Rise is so well received, or was a lot better received than Divers, is because they made the characters all flawed when you think about it, apart from Mei, really. But Mei's obvious turn is at the very end, you know, where her twist is revealed, her proper twist. But, like, everybody else has massive flaws that they have to overcome, which really affects them on a personal level. And I think just seeing them struggle, not just physically, but emotionally with it, really digs at you. That really gets you. There have been bits of Spy Family where I've lost it a little bit at, and that's been interesting. Trying to think of which bits recently. Not quite sure. I know there was one of the earlier episodes where they're trying to get into college, and one of the teachers upsets Anya, and Lloyd goes to punch him and almost goes through the table. Oh my god, that bit had me a little bit. And the bit where Anya almost gets kidnapped outside the shop, and then Yor ends up beating up everybody. That one got me. Dave, I'm becoming an emotional man through a roller coaster, says Shinju. Let's see, David says, what sold me on Re-Rise was the characters were for an older audience. The issue with Divers was how childish it was. I want war crimes and mind breaks in my Gundam. Jeez. See, the thing is, it's like, again, it's that whole thing. I think Divers is still fun, but it does definitely appeal to the more younger audience. I went too hard on it when I originally watched it because I'd just come off the back of like a bunch of other things. And it's a lot easier to be negative about something than it is to be positive. Whereas going back through it again with Jen, I was like, let's give this a little bit more of a chance and see what happens. And sure, the whole point still stands of the main characters kind of have it easy throughout the entire story, but they do lose about 4 times throughout, where I said originally they don't really lose other than like episode 13 where it really mattered. So that take was a little bit messed up for me. Obviously the whole thing about there being no weight to the ending, sure, that still kind of stands, but again, that's the problem with the viewer's detachment from Sura and what her whole role and everything is, because if you don't care about Sura as a person, like you would say like the furries in Re-Rise, or any of the main characters in Re-Rise, if you don't care about them the same way as, you know, like if you don't care about Sura the same way as you do them, there's no emotional investment for the viewer, and it falls flat as a result. And I don't like to say that about it, because I did enjoy rewatching it. It does have some really fun moments, and it has some really good, nice, you know, references and comedic moments, but it's definitely a little bit more lighthearted, and as a result, it kind of falls flat. Some of the battles as well are kind of... I'd say the way that they're concluded feels a little bit sort of... It's like, okay, we've got to nerf some of the characters so that the protagonist Riku can win, you know, kind of thing. But I think it gets fixed a little bit when you watch Re-Rise after it, like directly after. If you watch them both back to back, it's definitely a lot better than waiting, say, like a year or two, you know, to watch the next entry. May's only flaw is she doesn't show enough cyber skin. Could have it proof. Murder makes right. Alice 316. When you reviewed it, you were moody, so to say. True, true. Sura was a boring empty shell of a character. No, that's the thing, right? It's like they didn't flesh her out enough for the audience. They have her, you know, experience everything, and I think the worst part was Jen got the twist almost immediately. And I remember going back the very first time through it and being like, no, I don't remember the twist being that obvious, but maybe it's just because I was too busy thinking about the explosions and stuff. Yeah, I definitely think... The thing is, with Divers does a lot of world building, which I think Re-Rise benefits from. So you could say that Divers, as a result, really kind of carries Re-Rise a little bit. Because it's like, you have a massive... When I was going back through it and rewatching with Jen, you find that a lot of the early episodes, I think it's like the first 12 where they do the break decal arc, which arguably is probably the best arc, because it has a clear sort of vision going forwards of what's going to happen, who they're facing, and what to kind of expect. When you go through that arc of those 12 episodes, that's where it really sets up the world building and tells you a lot about GBN. So, at the same time as it being like a fun romp around and learning things about the characters and, you know, the world and everything, you get a lot of details about how the system actually works or should work normally. And you've got that interesting sort of storyline going on with the break decals. But the second half falls flat because there's nothing like that for the first couple of episodes. It's like, I think it's the first 6 or so, you don't get anything other than Riku training to become stronger with everybody. So you have the Lotus Challenge, well, sorry, you have episode 13, which is by far the best one still, where you have the fight with Tsukasa, with the no-name. Then you have, that's basically the ending of the break decal section. Then you have the Lotus Challenge, which is good, and really sort of kicks off the second half by more or less shaking the entire series down and being like, wake up, there's something cool here. But at the same time, after that, it's just multiple challenges and trying to build them up as a group. And sure, getting stronger is good, but there's no real obvious background plot there. You see like the developer in the background following Sora around for a little bit, but they don't really do much to hint that there are still bugs in the system. And again, this is why I think Re-Rise carries it a little bit, because it links back into that and says, during this time where we had this down period, this is what was going on. So it's weird, but I do think if anybody still hates or dislikes Divers, give it another chance and watch Re-Rise directly after it and try and see what I mean about that, because it's definitely not as bad as I said, but it's not fantastic. You know, it's there to be watchable and to enjoy. Regardless of Build Divers not being that enjoyable, I still enjoyed Riku showing up in Build Divers Re-Rise. That was fun. I did like the fact that essentially the new Build Divers had to Dark Souls their way through everybody in GBN. And when you think about it, at the end, they're basically better than like all the top players, which is nuts. But yeah, I think Re-Rise does a lot better at portraying struggle with getting better at something, because they're always failing or getting beaten up, and then they're taking actual time out to do, you know, the training missions. I think the second half, or Re-Rise, benefits from that, sort of turning around and being like, look, this isn't going to be easy, therefore we'll show, you know, failures and retries and really kind of hammer home how much this is taking, you know, effort-wise. You know what the best Build Divers episode for me was, says Shinju? The prologue with Riku and his group weren't the main focus. Smash or pass on May? Oh god. Proof says, the twist was obvious. Dude, I think I was just too busy just going along with it for the ride then. Oh. But yeah, Divers isn't that bad. It's let down by simplifying some bits of it, and by having the main character that you're meant to sympathize with not have an emotional attachment to you, you know. I think they rely too heavily on Sora just being there and be like, oh, it's Sora, you know, everybody knows Sora by now, by the end of the story, you'll care about her, right? And it's like, second viewing, when I'm actually giving it a chance, it's like, okay, I do care about her more than I did the first time, but if you know video games, if you know the media, you know, if you know the way that it's meant to be treated, it's just, yeah, she's a character in a game, dude, it means nothing, you know, it falls flat because of that. Avalon going against Romel's group in the prologue was so freaking good. Indeed. Proof says, I have a doubt about them being better than the rest. I think they fought pros stage by stage, not all in one go. What happens is, when I rewatched it, they fight them. Yeah, what happens is they do the Lotus Challenge, like the original Divers team does. But during the event, they have to slowly progress towards the base. As they do, they get more higher level enemies thrown at them, so they go through most of the top players in GBN, one after another, slowly progressing, and they have to do this repeatedly, so it's like any sort of like Souls-based game, you know, you beat a boss, but then you die, you go back if you've not saved, so then you have to do that boss again, so essentially it's that whole thing of just, you get no checkpoints, you either get to the end and beat the base, or you have to beat everyone again, so that's Romal, Tiger Wolf, Sharia, Ogre. That's like everyone in the top teams, plus all the cannon fodder. You know, so, and then you have to beat the champ at the end. So it's pretty crazy when you think about it. Maybe the aren't better, but just the whole thing of having to beat everybody to get there to beat the base does imply that they have a really high skill level compared to when they started off. Well, I do also like the sub-story in Re-Rise about Romal being Captain Xeon. That's so funny. So good. Oh, dude! No, the Gotcha's... No! No, the Gotcha's screwing me there. But yeah, outside of Re-Rise being pretty emotional again, and Spy Family having its moments, one thing that's got me the worst this year has been Yakuza Babysitter. No joke, I have never suffered from, like, this is familiar that much before, and not the whole setting or anything, more just feelings. It's been rough. Really rough. Like, no joke. There's rough sort of getting teared up at like Re-Rise because of the stakes and just relating to Hiroto in like episode 18 or 19. Or whenever, you know, he mentions about his regrets and stuff. And then there's having that, but on a much more familiar level, when it really hammers in the kind of like nice, friendly atmosphere, regardless of the source material for like the first 8 or 9 episodes, and then 10 and 11 just really hammered the nail into me. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever lost it so much that I've ended up literally feeling like somebody was squeezing my heart. That was so painful, like physically. I don't know what was up with me with that. I went and looked it up afterwards, and it's like, yeah, it was something to do with like, because I was already curious about certain other things about like what could cause that kind of thing, and it's like, so anyway, people that have gone through rough trauma and stuff may suffer from similar sort of events to people that have PTSD. It doesn't mean that you have PTSD, but you can suffer from similar symptoms, including, and I was going through all the stuff, and it's like, dude, this is so relatable, and I'm just like, one of them was, yeah, it can cause your heart to have severe pains in it, and I'm like, this might explain a couple of things. Oh, so it's been pretty rough. It's been extremely rough. It's an understatement. But yeah, if you've not watched Yakuza Babysitter and you got emotional on Re-Rise, check that one out, because oh my god. That one's done a number on me and I'm not even at the end yet. No, it's rough. Taimanin devs are biased to Sakura because she's on the mode select twice. Is she? Oh yeah. I mean, to be honest, the Sakura's design does look really nice as well. Let's see here, I need to do the arena again. But yeah, it's been rough. There's been there's been, you know, me turning around and be like, yeah, I can get really emotional now. I mean, I even mentioned that on one of the other streams, why I'm feeling more like that. And then there's not just we're gonna tug at your heartstrings, it's like we're literally gonna make it feel as though you're having a heart attack. It's like, ow, this is not nice. Can the grey skin girl turn into a spider form? Is it the same character? I don't think it is. I'll have to check, because I know which one you're on about, Damon. I don't think it's the same character. I'll have to have a look. She looks similar. Proof says, so me laughing at genocide in Re-Rise makes me a genocidal wacko. This is going to sound terrible of me, Proof, but I think it just means you lack empathy for those characters. No. It sounds terrible as well coming from me, but it's one of those whole things of if you don't feel anything, there's a certain lack of empathy. I think I explained it in one of the other streams where I was like, I don't know what happened to me. Well, actually, I do know what happened to me. But like, I think it was the beginning of last year. I was just like a total wreck. And then over the course of that entire year, I think I finally dug up where my empathy was. And yeah, I can't stop it now. So, fun times. It's just incredibly painful. And a really crazy roller coaster. Don't mind me, if you hear any weird noises, it's just me drinking from a Lucozade Sport bottle. Trust me, Dave, I'm much worse as Proof. No, seriously, like, if I was going to be accurate about it, I'd say that I had a total lack of empathy, or rather, I had a massive lack of empathy up until last year. And then I had something trigger that change, and now it's gone completely the opposite way. It's just a case of trying to get it under control again. Because it's just totally weird. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me here if this isn't a promotional match. Damon says, no, it's cool, man. I think of how much I've went through. I just lack a lot of strong emotions that people have. Yeah, I've had that. I've had that too, Damon. It's weird when you bounce the opposite direction after having that familiar block. You know. Where you're like, okay, I'm used to this, I don't have any sort of emotional sort of reaction to this, and the next minute it's like, oh, now I do! That's weird. That never happened before. Oh, how do I deal with this now? So yeah, it's pretty weird. It's the only way I can really put it. Yeah, just wrecking everybody here again. I say that, but like, what do I expect? It's up till the high tier, and then after that we get absolutely shredded. I think it's funny because Nagi actually looks nice in the maid outfit there. We just obliterated it. By the way, I know you guys have joked about it previously, but I'm being absolutely serious here, where it's like, if you actually want those videos on the Lilith properties, I'll consider making them. So seriously, if you end up messaging me about it, I'll be like, dude, I want to do this, or can you cover this just for a laugh? I will do it and probably end up censoring a bunch of stuff. Just for a laugh, because I want to see everybody's reactions. What's up, Jen? Dude, seriously, it'd be funny to try. It'd be a challenge, actually. It'd be a fun challenge to try and get around YouTube by being like, so, how can you word this, or how can you do this so that it gets around Susan, but also covers everything? You know? I think that would be absolutely hilarious. I'm half tempted to put that as like a title name now. The YouTube-friendly version of Lilith Properties. I'm just seeing what other outfits that I can get here. Which one was that one? I don't remember that one. Phantom Apostle. Oh, it's a limited time one? With all the censoring, that'd be a 1-minute review, this proof. I could probably find some way of stretching it. Damon says, human psychology is weird. It took me months of the rest of my family distancing themselves from me to finally be able to feel the impact of stuff. It's one thing that I do like, you know, diving into. It, subject matter wise is just, you know, how the mind perceives things and stuff. One of my favorite ones is personal perception of time, because it's just crazy. It would be a big black screen for 20 minutes. Oh, I've gotta... I should put that to a vote on Discord, shouldn't I? I was like, so anyway, I'm thinking of doing this. Who wants to vote for this content, you know? Surprised John's not here. Like, I really wanted John on for this, because it'd be funny, because he'd so be down for it. How many innuendos can we fit into one video? Yeah, I'm seeing if there are any other things that I can get. That was a limited outfit. It's funny how some of these are censored on the thumbnail, but then not in the actual, on the actual character. Oh, they're not showing off the other one. Oh no, wait, there it is. I want that one because it's so cool. But the problem is it's a limited one. It was like the first limited costume, I believe. And what have we got here? Rinko's ones. Oh, that reminds me. I was going to find out that whether that character was the same one, wasn't it, for Damon? Just give me a sec. Collections. Let's see, it was not support. Was it supporter or monster? I'm trying to remember. I think it might be. It's a supporter because of her popping up in the story mode. Just trying to remember because there's one of the spider characters who actually is a spider. Oh. For a moment, I thought that was freaking Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. I was like, wait, what? I had to do a double take. I swear it's one of these characters. That one. Right, let's go find out. Go find the wiki here. It's specifically, it's Taimanin and 2. You know when it's crazy when I know exactly which one it's from. I'm just glad that this isn't coming up on stream right now. Why is it giving me Yukikaze's second one? God damn it. It's there we go. Let's just do Taiman and Asagi characters. Hello to everyone that's watching, by the way. Oh, wow. Okay. Characters. I type in Taiman and Asagi 2 on Google and it immediately comes up with links to the actual hentai. God damn it. Okay, so there's Asagi 2. There's the clone. No. So, no, that isn't. The bio weapon from Asagi 2 is Saya, who turns into a spider. That's not Saya. Although if Saya turned up in here, I'd be like, wait, what? I don't think they've actually referenced anything from the previous universe in this. Let's see. Complete any quests with Nagi. I can't do that now because I'm out of items. Let's see about stuff that I can do here. Oh, materials. Can I upgrade Emily's weapons anymore? Oh, no. Oh, wait. No. Cancel that. I can... Where is it? I'm looking at this all wrong. Dude, I can just get... Which one was it? It's that one. I can get a Viridian element and upgrade that. That moment where I just know the number of the OVAs that the characters from. It'd be worse if we were talking about the Viper series as well. Oh. Honestly, I'm not watching that kind of anime for the story, or at least not normally. Let's see. Character, Emily, weapons, enchant. Will this work? Digiscorpio says, hi everyone! Hello! Come on! Yes! There we go. I need 2 more of those to put it as a +6, so let's do that. I need 2 of these. I need it. If I can get a +6, that'll be really good for Emily's DPS. What the heck, proof? Come on, 75% success rate. Yes! That's what I wanted. I don't know whether I should invest on that again and just be like, right, we'll go in and do the next one and keep on. Should I? It's... go on. I've been wanting to try this for a while, so... There's another 2? Oh no, I need another one there. It said I already had one, but okay. Material. There we go. I'm actually hoping that this really helps with Emily's stuff. I might even try the sub-weapon and get that too. A decent level. Come on! Yes! Okay, I won't push it any further because of the chance going down. But I will with that one. We can still do it with that one, so I'm just gonna go all in on the second one because I think that upgrades our overall DPS stats. Okay. What was that then? Achievement for making the strongest weapon or something like that. What the heck's that proof? I've lost track of the chat for a moment. Oh! I get gems if I... Oh, there we go. I didn't think I was going to get that then. I just read that out then. God damn. That was a good one. Let's see. Oh, we're short by one item, I think it is. Okay. Then it's Micah. Does that item just not count? Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, I've done 5 of those, that's why. Okay. I'm trying to like slowly level all of them up because I need them to be higher level. Some of these down here as well I need to give boxes to again. Dude, this is getting a little bit awkward to try and give all of the characters presents. that animation was pretty cool and cute. Let's see. Yeah. That moment where you can get the characters close to affinity, but not totally. Yeah, let's go through and just use all these items and try and see if we can level up any of them. Okay, there we go. So we got another animation, Felicia. Dude, we have more ice cream here than Kingdom Hearts has. Seriously, we have so much ice cream. Oh, so close there. I'm hoping some of these I'm going to be able to get the affinity up so we can level up again, but where's the van says proof? Oh boy. Oh, no. Went off the characters there. We were up to Astaroth? Dude, I'm gonna be out of items soon. I'm gonna have to craft more of them. Is that a small child with a slave collar? So, if you were gonna be accurate, yeah, that's a lolly vampire girl. It's really weird. I don't ask questions about those characters. I just kind of stay away from them. I use them to get gems from the game, but that's about it. That is her default outfit as well. There's Ingrid. Let's give her some of those. I think we're done now. We're not got any more items left. Ingrid's just eating all the ice creams. Well, let's see if I can get any more of these items. It's funny how you can just like randomly get different items, not items, get random animations here. Mike is just like not having it. There we go. I like Emily's one where she goes on a computer, that's really cool. How many of these items can we craft now? 1. Wait, what? Oh, I can do 5 if I... Oh, I see why. It's because of those. Imagine you're on the other side of the room throwing presents at them and then bolting when you hear the sirens. Oh, it's not even that. You just give the presents to other people to give to them, you see. Then you don't have to be anywhere near them. In fact, they're probably on a separate floor. You know. Like, where are we at here? We got the sit room. We got party hall for the 2nd year anniversary. A very Vtuber Christmas. We'll do the sit room. And then I'm trying to remember if there's anything. Ah, we can check out the costumes. 234 crit for Asuka. Oh, I see. So the 234 crit for everybody there. Okay. And then the other New Year was... So they're just 234 in general? Okay. I thought it spread the stats out differently depending on the character. Let's see what else I've got to do here. Could really do with getting rid of some of these really crappy items. Let's see. Oh, bro is fine. Shame she's a freak. It's a shame she's a rogue Taimanin that's a complete psychopath. No offense over offense. Okay, those are all the quests that I have for later. Let's try... Because I said I was going to try Emily's other weapon here, so... It's either that or I go all in and go for that one again. Ah, I'll go for it. Come on! Yes! Plus 8, I'll take that. Weapon stats plus 40%, I will take that. Because that should... Does that add on to there already or what? Because 40% on top of 11,000 would be nice. Hang on, let's see. Have we done this on hard? Oh, it takes 18 stamina to do? Jeez, okay. Let's see if we can do this. I'm like at the bottom of the stamina gauge here. Let's see how this works. I'm actually gonna have to use keyboard and mouse controls because the controller is plugged in. Dude, these stats better help out loads because I kind of need it. Oh, come on now. All the way I said, don't get hit too much, and then this guy had a machine gun that hit me multiple times. Oh, come on, I should have increased crit damage for a little bit now. Oh, I have no clue what I'm aiming at. There we go. Oh. Let's see what reverse is here, because we're right near the end. Oh, come on now. You've seen the series, these girls are durable, so saving. Incredibly. That's why I find these streams so funny, being able to make jokes about the series as well. I love the way we're on about that, and then this big guy with a freaking giant metal pole comes in. The context or lack of there is quite amusing. Especially when you string both conversations together. How's he got high frames though? That's not too bad. Hey, we did it. There's another 10 gems. So we're at 700. There's no more new characters being released at the moment, so it's just saving up for the costumes. Of which there are plenty. It's either that or doing rolls. Which, let's have a look. See what rolls we're on here. Where's the femboy? Murasaki's weapon skin? Felicia's outfit. Or the ones from Christmas again. Admittedly, Holy Night looks pretty cool for Rinko there. So cool. And then we got the Shops of Desire, which I need to use again, but I don't have... Like, I need to roll more for that. Because it'd be cool if I could get something out of that. Oh, it's changed though. Because they don't have Kirara's stuff in it anymore, I think it is. And then I've just got standard gacha tickets for the rest. Does she come with antlers? Oh, Rinko. And the, that reminds me, does she have the, that outfit for normal? No, she has the Holiday Hunter one instead of the Holy Night one. Dude! The Holy Night one would be so cool. Then we got, what is it, collections. I'm trying to see what monsters I haven't fought in this yet, because they were like for special events and stuff, and I think they might come back. I need to fight Aina. I've just not fought her, I don't know where she comes in. She might even come in the storyline and I've just not seen her. Or one of the events. The ghosts are pretty cool, I've fought them. They're just hard to beat. Let's see. That mech is from the VR area, I believe? The VR arena? I still need to beat that. It looks pretty cool. Reminds me of something out of Mech Warrior. Naga. Did I just see a big titty short stack pirate, says Shinju? No, I think it was just a short stack with a gun. I'll go back to her in a sec. Master Taimanin is Obero's other personality. It's like, if I remember rightly, the way that it works is that Master Taimanin is Obero if she wasn't evil, if I remember rightly. And she's also a teacher at Gosha or something. I'll have to have a look on the wiki. Because I actually had a look because I was like, that's Obero, that's just Obero, it's gotta be. And then next minute I'm looking at the wiki, I'm like, yeah, it's Obero. I just can't remember what the deal with her is. Yeah, there's the mech. And then the character was Aina, which apparently she's a mercenary. It looks like a catapult without the missile racks. Yeah. Reverse Shah. Yeah, give me a sec. I'll look up Masked Taimanin and we'll see. I'll put oh crap, where is it? I'll put Masked Taimanin. Actually, keep clicking the wrong thing. Ah! I'll keep Masked Taimanin up here for a moment, and then we'll pull her up on the wiki now. It's alright when you can just Google this in the background. Oh, I say that and then next minute Steam gets an error. Error, searching up hentai. Masked Taimanin. Is that short stack even legal? Oh, that's the wrong one. different character. Ah, there we go. So there's Oboro. So it's Oboro from... Yeah, she's the original Oboro. Transferred her soul into a different body. Her corpse was seized and turned into Asagi's arch enemy. She remained hidden afterwards, joined the US. As chief of the Japanese branch. She's a strong and almost motherly bond to Asuka. Because she's a mentor, if I remember rightly, looking at this. But I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, in the original canon, she's deceased. She appears in all the other universes, apart from the original. So, apparently there's one for the Zero universe? Oh, I see. That's Oboro with her original body and soul from the Zero universe. Who's not Asagi's rival, I don't think. In the bad ending, she'll try to save Asagi and Sakura on her own, feeling great regret when she's too late and can only mercy kill them. Jeez! Dude! So the evil Oboro is actually not Oboro. Are you saying some other person stole the body? Yeah, so it seems like evil Oboro is, like, somebody that's stolen Oboro's body. I'll check this out now in the wiki. See, it's interesting trying to find out this stuff, you know. So that's the original Oboro. That's the evil one. So let's... Evil Oboro is creepy, I know, right? So let's see. Let's click Oboro on the wiki. Arch enemy of Asagi, subordinate to Edwin Black, executive of Nomad, which is like a terrorist organization, master of the first Chaos Arena, because that's what Black runs. It's like an underground fighting arena. There we go. Oboro that had been turned into a demon and is missing her original soul. After Taimanin 1, she's revived once more as a vampire, because of course. You know, this lore is deep. No, it's crazy. It's because it's a visual novel as well. First, so they have to write a load of this stuff. Hang on. So, Evil Oboro, very violent and unhinged. Yeah, no joke. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just, like, speed reading this at the moment. She enjoys torture. Yeah, but she has a soft spot for slum children. Oh, okay. Possibly because of her lingering memories of her soul that was used to revive her. Okay, let's see. Those are all... Mentor to Asuka. Body theft can't be difficult when they leave their brains at the door. Evil Oboro is a vampire demon ninja. She is at one point. Let's have a look here. So, speed reading this. Lost body in a fight to Edwin Black many years ago, saving herself with a mind and soul transfer ability, but left her body behind. Black took it and gave it to Faust, I think that is? Yeah, it's... Faust is one of the bad guys from Asagi 3, and I think he also appears in Yukikaze as well? Looks like it. So they revive a body without a mind or soul, and... What the heck? It says, brainwash her body with hell technology, implanting a demonic soul and false memory in her. Okay, there we go. So they don't brainwash her as much as they just implant a demonic soul and false memory in her. She was also given a new ninja art as the soul transfer ability did not carry over. Hates Asagi now and is loyal to Black as a result. This lore is wild. I know, right? Let's see. Establishing her own troops under her own terrorist organization and then murdering most of the Gosha Taimanin. She was killed 3 years before the events of Asagi 1 by Asagi. However, Black revives her body once again and gives her even more demonic cells. Dude, what the heck? Finally, David's doing the lore segment. Oh. Let's have a look here. It's just because we were all wondering what the heck was going on, and it just goes crazy. Like, not even I've looked into too much of this, so it's funny reading it. Goes around and just kills everyone for the sake of it to get Asagi's attention, because, yeah, whatever. There's a character named Faust, just when he was saying about putting a fist in someone as proof. Wait, what? There we go. She takes Asagi's boyfriend hostage and forces Asagi to fight in the Chaos Arena. Loses and faces humiliation. On top of that, baited Sakura, captured her as well, and then, yeah, it all goes downhill from there. It really goes all downhill from there. Let's see. Oh, that's one. That's one for the other video. I'm just gonna have a laugh trying to do these lore videos and not laughing. Yeah, part of the Chaos Arena bit, for those who are like, oh, it's fight in quotations, like Devasia. It actually is a fighting arena from what I've seen. It's basically it's like an underground fighting arena. You'd get that anywhere, you know, just underground fighting, like underground boxing or whatever. The difference is they can use like all kinds of weapons and other things, and the goal is just to kill each other. Because I think in Taimanin 1, it's where Asagi and Sakura are forced to fight against each other. Faust means fist in German. You remember that line with the fist playing with the Muppets? Yeah. I speed read that bit, but yeah, I remember your line before. I can't read that one with a straight face. Just this one line where it just mentions about body modification and increasing sensitivity by up to 3,000 times. It's okay. It's okay. It's all for humiliation, apparently. There's the reference to the death match, where they try and kill each other. Oboro is ultimately killed again by Asagi, and a sneak of Sakura. Oh, yeah, because Sakura sneaks up behind her with her ninja ability, because she can hide in shadows. When she gets killed, they just clone her. She's already like a demon from hell at this point, and they just clone her. Edwin Black revives the original body in Taimanin 2, but now is a much stronger vampire. So she's been revived again as a demon vampire and as a clone. And the vampire kills a clone and takes her place. Oh, what? I don't even. This is nuts. What's that, Jen?
Hope you're taking notes.
I've got to take notes for these videos, man. That details how Asuka lost her limbs. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if it mentions anything about the ending routes. Oh yes, why do it 3 times like Shah when you can do it 3,000 times more? This makes fanfiction sound tame, says Devasia. A demon clone ninja vampire that got killed by the original or a clone, says Shinji. I don't even know at this point. I'm just going off what it says here. It's like the original transferred out of her own body with her technique. And since then, her original body has been inhabited by a demon that's been killed and resurrected twice, and turned into a vampire, and then killed her own clone, who was probably also a demon. I don't even... Dude, this would be a great drinking game. Every time you get surprised, take a drink. I'd be dead in seconds. Just, if you laugh, you instantly lose and have to take a shot. I'd be dead.
Every time Ouroboros has been cloned or possessed, take a shot.
Is that where I think it is? Let's click that. Yeah, it is. Okay. So there's mention of the lewd crest there, where it says, alternatively, Oboro goes through some steps. Both Oboro and Faust also do a sneak attack against Ingrid and put a slave crest on her. Jesus Christ. That moment where you've not played the visual novels and have only seen bits of them in the anime, so you don't know this much, and then it's going into like full details, and you're just like, okay, this I don't know about, but okay. Who works also in HR in daytimes as proof. Oh. She has fangs in one of the episodes. Wait, what? So which is the real Shadow and which one is the android, says Devasia? Oh, I can't wait to get to play that game, but... Oh, let's see. Let's see what the fate of her is in the original timeline. Let's see. Oh, so yeah, apparently in the original timeline, she gets killed by Asagi again at the end. It's okay, she'll be back next week as another clone or something. Which was that one? There's another timeline where it says she's still alive and a vampire. Because there's different timelines for this. They reset the timelines. I don't know why. She seems to play all sides as usual in that one. And then in RPGX, Obero's still alive and maybe is a vampire. We're not quite sure. Not even the wiki's sure. She also adopted a stray cat. Apparently that's a thing. Every episode makes a new timeline. No. So funny. In RPGX, which is the online game that you can play to unlock a load of different artwork from it, backstory of her soul is given. She helps in financing! Oh. What the heck? I don't even... Let's see. This is just making me laugh like so mad now. There we go. In RPGX, additional backstory of her demonic soul exists. Her soul came from a street girl in Yomihara. An unnamed girl was half beaten to death and seemed to have been viewed as useless for criminals. Laying in a back alley, the corpse lord. Sounds like something out of Dark Souls. Arrived shortly after in armor, promising her peace and absorbed her body. The girl quickly rejecting the wraith, but unable to move. The Death Lord would then give the girl's soul to False, which secretly worked together with him and stated that the soul was then to be implanted into the corpse of Oboro. Okay, so it's a half-beaten random girl from the streets? Proof was on point, says Shinju. That's the insane part, says David. Oh. Here we go. The game that we're actually playing now, the timeline. Oboro is alive and a vampire in the action Taimanin timeline. She worked together along with the bad guy as the Taimanin learned of the connection to some Liberation Armed Forces. Oboro killed the Japanese branch of the local leader to hinder the Taimanin investigation. Then captured by one of the people, the player character we play as the Taimanin task force, but was able to escape days after with the zombie virus that was active in Gosha Academy, which is the place where they all learn to be ninjas. Oboro is seen defending a nomad base that's under siege by the Taimanin task force and a death wraith. However, with Ingrid, she's saved when Edwin Black arrives. So that's where we're up to in the story at the moment. Obro's Fate Part 2, doing taxes. In the OVAs, here we go. Here's where it counts, right? The thing that people are most familiar with. She appears a few times in the OVAs. In the first OVA, she does not fuse with Asagi's boyfriend, but has turned him into a flesh ball. That's literally what happens. And holds him hostage. Like in the true ending, she's killed by Asagi and Sakura working together. Yep. Obro is seen in the second OVA in a vampire form as part of the bad ending of the visual novels. However, her clone is not kept alive in that ending and is instead killed. Yeah, because we see that. In the third OVA, she remains alive. In the bad ending, she's normally dead. Okay. I feel so sorry for the boyfriend. Yeah, he gets turned into just a literal flesh ball with a face. I'll check that out, Damon, in a little bit. Thank you very much. Let's see. Special abilities and powers. Okay. Can hypnotize people. Yeah, that's going to be pretty obvious for this type of thing. Vampire form. Okay, given to her by Black. Yep. Body form change. Can disguise herself as other people. Can grow tentacles. Or other appendages. I'll let you you figure out what I mean by other appendages. Ninja art. She can create 10 illusion copies of herself. Has poison claws. Particle control. Oh, can manipulate particles for enhanced physical strength and speed and stuff. Now we're getting to the good part. Oh no. Trivia. Here we go. Let's see what the trivia is. It's even funnier because they have underneath images of her with one of the characters from Space Battleship. Ah yes, appendages, says Shinju. I can't say some of that stuff, so I've got to tweak it a little bit. There are certain writing issues with Obero's history, and when she lost her original body, as the game claims this happened 2 years ago, which wouldn't explain why her real body was already demonized and fighting her. It's implied that after the real death of her soul returned to her body but was corrupted. However, the wording is vague. She was forced to be a slave in one of the bad routes. Physically weaker than Asagi, she will avoid most direct confrontations if she can't win. Her cat is seen in RPGX. If it isn't clear if she has the cat also in the other timelines. Let's actually see what a cat looks like. Oh my god! So get this right. Her cat is a stray cat that she adopts, and it's literally just a cream-coloured cat, and no joke, it has Obero's haircut. The pink haircut. So just imagine a cat just sat there with Obero's hair. That's literally it, and apparently it just gives off a very smug aura. What the heck? Let's see. I want to know what the deal is with the cat's hair and how it got like that. That's another thing. I'm gonna have like a 50 video thing from MatPat on why its hair is like that. Apparently it was a joke from a manga, but became part of the story. Oh my god, that's legit. Oh my god. Yeah, and then in the Wiki's gallery, which you guys aren't seeing, oh, she's got a picture of her actually giving the cat a scratch. Which, without context, that sounds terrible, but you know what I mean. And for some strange reason, like I said before, they've got her with somebody from Naomi from Prison Battleship. She adopted a cat. She's a good person. I don't think so. I know somebody's pinged me there. I'll have to read that later. Dude, this is going to be so funny trying to do these with a straight face. Let's see. Shinju was interested. You made it sound weird. No, it's because I know somebody had pointed out, you see. Let's see about Aina, because I've not actually heard anything about Aina. Imagine Oberon's cat being a barber. Was it Ina Winchester from... Yeah. Oh my god, I'm trying to type that in on Steam and it won't work. Google.com? Let's have a look at this. This is just me being curious about the wiki now. This is so funny. Okay, so she works with the UFS, which is a American Pacific Federation made up of all the nations around America. Including federalized cooperative body under a trustee governed over parts of Korea, Taiwan, Southeast Asia, and both American continents. Okay. She's a firearms expert and appears in Battle Arena and RPGX, and fought as an event boss in Action Taimanin. Gonna split for tonight, says Proof. Have fun. Yeah, I'll probably just finish up with Ina's article and then we'll call it there. But thank you very much, Proof. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope you've had a good laugh. Ina's family was killed by demons. They also took her eye. Hobbies include weight training, shooting, cleaning of firearms. American firearms expert, surprise Pikachu face. Her favourite foods are nutrition bars and milk. I love this. Even the wiki is like, appearance, short white hair, blue eye, enormous bust, has an eye patch with an artificial amber eye below. I love the way it just had to mention a bust size there. That's one of her defining traits, apparently. Oh, had her eye gouged out by a demon tribe? Jeez. Okay. Let's see. Shinju. From time to time, she also confronts Taimanin. Okay. In Battle Arena, some what-if events, which turn out to be canon, feature her in a wedding dress for some kind of cover story. Okay. Otherwise, an alternative what-if shows her being defeated and tortured by a group of demons. Her prosthetic eye, as it turns out, might be made of hell technology. Interesting. RPGX can be hired independently. Came into short conflict with the Taimanin task force in Action Taimanin. Is not working against them. Can join the task force as a supporter. Yeah, she can do. Because you've got a supporter card on here. Let's see. Demon Eye can boost her abilities, has corrupting effect on her, which is not fully understood. Activates magic abilities, can boost her weapons. Requires her blood to activate. Constant use will eventually cause anemia as a side effect. Her favourite foods are dietary supplements and milk as a trivia thing underneath. Okay. There's a really cute picture of her with Mai and Mari in the wiki. What is hell technology, says Shinju. Let's have a look and see if they actually mention what hell technology is in the Taimanin wiki. It doesn't. Let's go back here and see if we can. I love the way we can go to lore here and it says like settings and everything here. The Lilith multiverse. Actually, that might be good to look into. Technology. There we go. Hell tech. Magic, Philosopher's Stone, Grimoire, body mods, Lewd Crest, some masks and piercings. I think that more or less covers all of it. That's kind of what hell tech is. Yeah, there's no one thing there. So, oh god. Okay, so under Hell technology, you have the following pages that you can visit: body mods, bugs, flesh room, ghoul, golem, grimoire, hellblade, which is Ingrid's, heretical acupuncture, inju, which I think is like some sort of tentacle thing, lewd crest, walker, zombie, succubus ring, sealing stone, philosopher's stone, some demon masks which look like Oni, magic, magical contract, magical piercing, meat vessel, mirror of the lost. It's mumbo jumbo. I ain't gonna explain things to Shinju. Yep. Let's try. What was that? I wanted to see whether, like, what's going on with the multiverse thing. Includes all the good or bad endings. Yeah, but there we go. Wait, what? This has more in than what? Hang on. What's that? Oh no! What? There's another one? Dude, there's more stuff that I didn't even know about in here. Okay, there's even more stuff. Okay, so what's that one? Is that? Which one's that one? What do you mean by another one? So you know how I've been saying, like, all of them are linked together. So you've got, like, Taimanin and Prison Battleship take place in the same sort of universe or timeline. This is literally, like, spinning off and being like, so anyway, there's about 1 million of these things. Like, this is a case of, here's all the other properties and then way more that I'm not familiar with. There's, like, 5 or 6. Because I've mentioned before, where is it? I've mentioned Ingrid, I've mentioned Anna Rose, I've mentioned Yukikaze and Asagi, Prison Battleship, and then, like, Gundam and Godzilla. No, this is on the actual legit one. In this one, it's got, I thought Kuroino was in here, but apparently not. I could be wrong about that then. Apparently, in the same sort of universe thing, you have, apparently, Tentacle Witches, Misao, Senku Alice, Magical Iska, Furry Knights, Steel Shell, and then Fallen Wife, and then Prison Battleship. I don't even know what's going on right now. My brain is getting. What if universes? There are 8 of those. Jeez, what? The events of the games don't break continuity, but they're basically like mini series. Oh god, some of the names for these. Prison Battleship takes place in the far future, around 200 years after Taimanin. Yep, we already knew that. They play as their own canon. Wait, there are drama CDs? The off-brand sounds as expansive as the Type Moon stories being all connected. I know, right? Then we've got Ingrid. Like, the OVA universes, they all take place kind of the same. Ingrid, Yukikaze, Asagi 1, 2, and 3, Murasaki, Steel Witch, Anna Rose. I have not seen that one, which is just labeled Captive Meat Doll. That's weird. I'm gonna go against my judgment and click that one for curiosity. Oh, that one's... Wait, what? Hang on, that one's one of the new ones, right? Yeah, released in 2020. How can somebody write all of this? All of that with a straight face? I know, right? Yeah, that's one of the bad endings, I think. Let's see. Asagi has never been seen in the game. They actually had to be killed temporarily. Wait, what? Okay. Oh no! Live action what ifs? No, I'm not going there. Manga. Tentacle witches. Yeah. Let's see, which one's that one? Okay, that one translates to Legend of the Humiliated Ninja. I don't even know about that one. Let's see, that one's a Rogue novel. High fantasy world, okay. Then you've got Magical Fairy Nights, which is a spin-off. Shinju says live action, no way, I know, right? No joke, I'm reading this all from the wiki in the background while Ina's on there. What's that one? Near future setting, not unlike Taimanin, exists within its own universe without any of the Taimanin. Features cyborgs. Okay. Sounds a bit like Ghost in the Shell. Unknown status. Dude, there's like 4 other ones that have unknown status. I don't even... What is going on? And this doesn't even get into, like, how long some of the other series are. Like, for instance, Prison Battleship has 4 entries. I thought it only had 3. Which one's that one? When was that released? 2017. I don't even... I'm curious how the actors reacted to the storyboards. Oh, okay, so, like, for instance, for the sake of it, because we're joking about it, let's click the live action movies tab and see how many live action movies they've made. Oh my god! Dude, hang on. They've made about 11 live action movies? What the heck? Oh, what? Oh, this is so funny. Oh, go on, let's have a laugh. Let's see how many manga they have. 15? Dude! I didn't expect the multimedia franchise that is Taimanin and its spin-offs to be this big. Yeah, I think they are, Damon. I've not actually... Like, do you want me to click the individual pages for them and see what the description is for some of these? Let's see, like, Asagi 2 live action. Let's see, skips a lot more than the first OVA series did. Removing some of the impossible scenes. Let's see. Doesn't say about that kind of stuff, but I imagine, yeah. That's hilarious, that, man. That is so funny. I did not expect that. Come on, let's have a laugh. Let's... Wait, what? Oh, right. Tentacle Witches has 4 entries, I believe? Okay, I'll read that later. Some of these articles, man, they're just so funny. Some of the names in them. Gundam lore I sleep, Taimanin lore I awake, says Shinju. Dude, no joke, it's funny just looking around the wiki. Like, some of this stuff, some of the names that they give to it. Like, I'm actually curious as to how many entries some of these things have. Some of them are literally just like one-offs, and then other ones are like, oh, we've got like 4 or 5 different entries that you never knew of. Damon says, you're welcome. Wait, what? Is that another entry? I'm gonna have to look at that on Discord. Oh god, I'm gonna quit there before I go on for too long. I'm gonna be reading articles all night. I'll make those separate videos or something for a laugh. Oh my god. Oh. Thanks for that, Damon. Okay, so yeah, we'll call it there for tonight. I'm gonna probably do like another stream in a little bit anyway. So, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for sitting by. This has been absolutely hilarious. So yeah, thank you for sticking around with me. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one very soon. Until then, bye!